Discovering the Big 6-0. Discovering the Big 6-0, Choon, Mom again.
Thank you, Madame Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most honored guests. You're in for a treat. Magicians of old used to wave their wands and turn base metal into gold. My challenge is, how do we put youth back into old? I'm old at 60, just like your favorite old car. You have to deal with leaks, creaks, you have to deal with it drying up. I remember back in the day when I was an awkward teenager. I don't know if you can remember those days. Right. Pimples, acne exploding out of your face uncontrollably for what seemed like an eternity. On top of that, I was very myopic at 9 years old. So when I became a teenager, it became thick, goggle-like Coke glasses, sitting on the pimples and the acne. Boy, did it hurt. I hated those years. But I've grown up since, and my complexion has cleared. But so also the lines. Lines that seem to go nowhere. I remember back in the day when I went from bouncing and bounding to slow and deliberate with a sag in my swag. I used to have it. It seemed like only yesterday when I was jumping off dive boats in the Maldive Islands, scuba diving in those pristine waters with 200 feet visibility, and then jumping back into the boat like a mischievous monkey. Jumping off dive boats, jumping back in again. I was on top of my game. Watch out, world. Here comes baby boomer Choon. Lately, however, I feel like a blubberous sea lion, trying to get out of my apartment complex swimming pool, and every time I try to lift myself out of the water, it pulls me back in again. I used to bound upstairs 2 at a time. How many of you can still do that? 2 at a time. Let's be honest. That's good. God bless you. But lately, because I love belly dancing and shimmying, more belly, more hips, all I do is to put it in motion at the bottom of the stairs and let it take over. It'll take time, but I get there eventually. My eyes are getting old. Don't you all agree that the city's traffic engineer need to make those print larger so we don't get lost half the time? Like, Madonna, forget it. Now, driving at night takes quite a skill for me especially. The headlights glaring at you at night, and those bumps and those dips, ouch. My car, of course. And lately also, I've been trying to recognize friends, and sometimes foe, from a distance. And as, hey, hi Greg, how are you? Oh no, as soon as they come up close and personal, it's not him. But it's all good. That's how I meet some people. You should try it sometime. But you know, it's not only my eyes that need repair, but parts of my body need some liposuction. Can you see it? It's bouncing. And of course, even though my body has weathered time very well, I will soon need a facelift. However, looking back, reality check. It's the wisdom of the years that I've acquired that I appreciate. And I know that my labors are primarily that of my middle-aged spread. I used to be a svelte, 146 pounds, believe it, until I met my husband. And then it went to pots. I put on 40 pounds over 10 years, 4 pounds a year, when you're supposed to only put 1 pound a year. I put 4 pounds. That was not good. However, with science and technology, I believe with all my heart that it will be progressing exponentially when we can put that elixir of youth back into old. Who is it? I'm your reminder. What do you want? I want your youth. Go away. I'm not going to give it to you without a fight, but I'll probably lose in a boxing match. But I'm happy to say that today, the 60s, people my age, is the new 40s. And you better believe that I'm going to live up to it for the next 100 years. Madame Toastmaster.